Do you want me to start in?
Let me just say in introduction that
okay.
we had the Group 40 lecture this weekend, and Juliana was talking about the importance of working with the female ascended masters, specifically Kuan Yin, Mother Mary, and White Buffalo Calf Woman. So in our next session, with focus on these three crystals, we will ask these three ascended masters to be the guardians. And we will ask Kuan Yin to be the guardian of the Crestone crystal. And White Buffalo Calf Woman will be of a lightning Taos crystal. And Mother Mary, and specifically her aspect, Lady of Guadalupe, will be the guardian of Santa Fe crystal.
That sounds good.
So it's growing on me. I'm already working on the next session, which will be by location to Starship Athena, and we will start with the removal of all the discarnate spirits from the whole mountain range, and then we will be working with the energy, and then we will put a dome above it and fill it up with protective light.
So the intention for today's meditation is to download a duplicate of the Mount Shasta etheric crystal into the Crestone needle in the Sangre de Cristo Mountains in Colorado. The Crestone needle is a 14,000-foot high mountain summit in the Sangre de Cristo range of the Rocky Mountains of North America. We will bilocate to Mount Shasta, create a duplicate of the etheric crystal downloaded by Group of 40, and transfer it to Crestone. Crestone, also called the Shambhala of the Rockies, is a legendary cultural and ecological vortex, uniting heritages of indigenous wisdom and sacred geometry with a history of harmony and peace building. It's also the location of multi-faith centers of over a dozen world traditions. The town of Crestone sits atop a giant underground aquifer and holds underground crystal formations. The San Luis Valley, in which Crestone resides, was recognized as sacred ground by multiple Native American tribes and declared a peaceful zone since different tribes would come seeking the land's healing powers. The Mount Shasta crystal is known as a chameleon crystal, meaning that it has many different functions. And its primary function is to help us to harmonize with Mother Earth. It holds the imprint of the Arcturian Stargate, and it has the presence of the galactic Kachina, and it provides an easier connection to our soul power, and our soul mission. Downloading a duplicate of the Mount Shasta etheric crystal into Crestone needle will help us, the planetary healers living in Colorado and New Mexico, to protect the Sangre de Cristo Mountains and to build upon our connection with Telos. Now, there have been many activities polluting this sacred land, which include mining, fracking, underground tunnel drilling, and various activities in the underground bases, as well as battles and massacres in the area. This will be the third crystal in this area and will allow us to call on the power of the Trinity. Many channels and seers have seen the area as potentially opening a gigantic vortex of light and healing. This is a slow and guided process. The triangle formed by the three etheric crystals creates a structure of stability and higher energy, which will support future expansion. It will also help to clear the negative energy produced by nuclear experiments and other human actions. To further this mission, we ask that our planetary Sisters of Light will support this intention, direction, and action. Take two deep breaths. And let us begin. Please visualize the Arcturian tree of life. Connect to the fifth sphere of the Arcturian tree of life, representing the Mount Shasta etheric crystal. It is overseen by Kuan Yin. The energy represented by this crystal is loving kindness and compassion for the earth. And now connect to its partner, the fourth sphere of the Arcturian tree of life, representing the Vulcan Poas etheric crystal. It is overseen by Sanat Kumara. The energy represented by this crystal is linked to the great attractor force and to clearing of the meridian lines. We ask the Vulcan Poas crystal to support our intentions, to form a stable foundation for our future work, and to discharge any blocked energy in the Earth's energy channels in the area we are working with. Let us call to the etheric crystals we have downloaded in our planetary cities of light. Visualize these etheric crystals raising, connecting, and exchanging energy. And now let us affirm. I open up the gateways within my subconscious to receive and process the energy of today's energy work. I ask my subconscious to activate the tools to receive, evaluate, and process this energy. Take 3 deep breaths. As you take these breaths, become aware that you are going into a state of relaxation and deeper spiritual awareness. As you hear this tone, you will be cleared of all connections to dense energies, noise, and any interference from lower dimensions. And you will have a protective shield of light around your energy field. Now expand your aura into the shape of a cosmic egg and gently shimmer your aura. Shimmer. Enjoy the power of this increasing vibration. It is helping to activate your psychic planetary healing powers. We will now bilocate to Mount Shasta and gather in a great circle of light, where we are joined by the representatives of the sacred triangle. We will align with Giuliano and Starship Athena and ask Kuan Yin to assist with the download. We are gathered here with the intention to create a duplicate crystal and to transport it to Sangre de Cristo Mountains, where it will function as the protector of this sacred land. We ask the Mount Shasta etheric crystal to rise. We ask our guides and teachers to assist with creation of a duplicate of this magnificent crystal. Oh. So visualize a smaller etheric crystal manifesting and emerging from within the original Mount Shasta crystal. Let us connect with this new etheric crystal, surrounding it with love and feelings of compassion and kindness. It has the power to harmonize with Mother Earth and to connect with our soul light. It emanates Masonic light that empowers, purifies, and makes everything sacred. Messianic light that empowers, purifies, and makes everything sacred. And now, prepare for the transfer. Visualize our group merging with the duplicate and slowly move it across California and Nevada to the Sangre de Cristo Mountains in Colorado. We arrive in the area above Crestone in Sangre de Cristo Mountains and position ourselves above a mountain peak called the Crestone Needle. Before we download the crystal into its resting place, let us program it to act as a portal of light, sending out a force of attraction so that the intersection of dimension will occur soon as possible. This The Mount Shasta crystal is still elevated, and we ask it to send harmonizing light to this triad of light. We ask for update and upgrade of the energies held by these crystals. It is now time to call on Adama of Telos and ask him to imbue this trinity of enteric crystals with all the energies necessary to create an interface between the inner earth and Sangre de Cristo Mountains, forming an outreach center for our future work. We will go in silence. Visualize the Crestone needle subcrystal emitting light in all directions. It is connecting with all the etheric crystals and subcrystals we have downloaded with the group of 40, which include those we have placed in Fairhope, Punta Figueras, and Lanturin. It is streaming light of compassion and kindness into the network of the Planetary Cities of Light, igniting this network and elevating the spiritual light quotient of the planet. Wonderful. It is now time for the Crestone subcrystal to descend into the inner earth. Visualize this crystal descending and harmonizing with all of the physical crystal beds in Sangre de Cristo Mountains. We call on the spirits of these mountains and on the elementals, asking them to welcome and honor this etheric crystal. Help us, please, to convey this crystalline light into the earth and to all her realms and kingdoms. The download is complete. The other etheric crystals are returning to their resting place, and it is time to bilocate back to an area 6 feet above your physical body. When you are ready, re-enter your body, fully activated and fully charged. Let us close today's energy work with a visualization of the intersection of dimensions. Please visualize the 5th dimension as a sphere coming to Earth. It is being attracted to Earth by the spiritual light work that we are doing. Let us go into silence, visualizing a quantum of higher spiritual light, radiating with a tremendous force from the ring of ascension and the connection with the 5th dimensional sphere of light, moving closer and closer to planet Earth. You can now visualize a multitude of corridors reaching out to that 5th dimensional sphere. See the corridors from the 12 etheric crystals, the corridors from our planetary cities of light, and from our etheric subcrystals, including the new Colorado crystal. May they act as corridors of attraction to the 5th dimensional sphere so that the intersection of the 3rd dimension with the 5th dimension will occur as soon as possible. As you breathe normally, become aware of your current third dimensional surroundings and reground yourself into this physical arena. When you are ready, please open your eyes and return to normal consciousness. With gratitude in our hearts, we say thank you to all the unseen ones for all the help they have provided today. Thank you for your participation in this energy work.